Hello YouTubers and welcome back to DraftHero as we attempt to take a free-to-play account all the way to Mythic and Draft. So far, we've had 2 drafts behind us. Things are looking great. We're lining up for our 3rd here. At some point, variance or just the skill level of my opponents will get me and knock me out, right? Will that be today? Enjoy the draft. We'll see. Interested in getting the DraftHero stuff up to YouTube too and seeing if people like it there. Camping in Woods was really good. Camping in Woods was quite good. Is there anything here that's even close? Rocky!
My sub expired what? Need those sweet emotes, Sem hi.
Thank you very much, Rocky. I'll spam some cats for Rocky. Thank you, my dude. Yeah, I don't see why we'd take anything, but 3 mana 2/1. Loot 2. Later on, you got 7 mana laying around. Cool. Make a 4/4. Draw 4, discard 2. Is good. It's real good. Ain't exactly a bomb, but a solid value creature. This pack has a lot going for it. I guarantee you everybody in this draft is overvaluing Puncturing Blow. That still doesn't make it bad. Start to finish is really good. Baleful Amet was okay. Avan Initiate's really good, and Oasis Ritualist is probably my favorite card in the set. Although it's too early to take one. I think start to finish is the pick here. It's a solid removal spell. Generally speaking, you play it if you're in white and then splash the finish side. And there is a pretty decent blue-white token stack that we might could get in here. Vizier of Deferment being able to kill tokens is pretty sweet too. But it's early. We don't have to be in anything. I think we've got enough for like 1 backup draft, even if we lose 1. Like, I'm not quite sure what to do if we lose 2 drafts in a row. Like, I'm not quite sure how we'd recover from that. I guess I'd have to do something like standard to get a couple wins, to get the gold to buy back in and try to get that gym count going again. And I'm beginning to understand, like, people have been like, I did a bot draft for X reasons. I didn't really understand why they were doing it. And now I'm beginning to. Like, I can see why you would want to do that in that. Yeah, wait a couple days for free Kaladesh draft is an opportunity. So this pack has the Wayward Servant, which can be quite good in black-white. It also has the Cartouche of Ambition, which is honestly a little bit better in black-white, and the Desert of the True. It would feel weird to take this, moving us into probably black-white, passing the uncommon for it, but this thing's just better. Yeah, that's not true. I might find another one. You know what? Let's flex a little bit. I could see this working for this. Dang it. Now we got Cartouche of Knowledge versus Wonder and Death versus Avan of Enduring Hope. I thought it was Eternal Hope. I guess it is not. It would appear not to be that one. I like the Cartouche of Knowledge. It's good. There's no reason for us to be like, we can't be blue. And then there's a Magma Spray. What you doing here? Render, we've covered this. A streamer is never early, nor is he late. He streams precisely when he means to. My schedule is I start streaming after I wake up. Can't be early. I am still adjusting to intense nicotine withdrawal. This card's actually pretty bad, so it's not an option for us. I usually only use Lethal Sting if I'm in green-black. Magma Spray is absurd. Like, blue-red just opened up to us. But there's the Cartouche of Ambition. This thing's great. But maybe we're gonna be green-black. Who the heck knows at this point? Consigned to Oblivion was pretty good. Are we actually just blue-black and that's what I'm supposed to be doing? I think it might be. Because this is a solid card, and I think it's our indication that blue-black is actually open. In which case we could conceivably splash for start to finish, although I wouldn't say we need. I wouldn't say that we need to. We're probably looking at something like this initially. Fill it with mediocre creatures. Go, go. Well, that is a format-defining all-star card right there. I do think I'd probably rather have this first Scorpion. I should be able to pick these up later, but... Remember Dune Beetle? I remember. The Riverwinder's pretty dang good, too. Yeah, this is looking all right. Yeah, that's part of it too, Zombob. It is incredibly difficult to figure out what's actually open because most of the people drafting really know what they're doing. The red cartouche was not particularly good. All of the other ones were at least playable. The red and white ones were probably the worst, but I have seen people play all of them. But yeah, I'm with Zombob here. At least half the people have no idea what they're doing. Like, these cards are absurd, and I have no idea why they're still here. But somebody probably took another black card thinking the Horror of the Broken Lands wasn't that good, and it's bloody amazing. Yeah, but I mean, that's to be expected. You give everybody a free draft token. This is actually, I think, simulating what you would bump into at a local game store pretty well. At least it's what I bumped into at most of them. If you're in a pod of 8 drafters, there's probably 3 of them that understand the set and know what they're doing, and 5 of them that are like, cool, let's do a draft. And within there, you've got people that like know how to draft and understand the basics of it, and then some of them are just like, I like green cards. Yeah, and you only have to wait like an hour between rounds and sit there and freaking talk to people. Want to do any of that? Yeah, Wonder and Death's real good. I like Wonder and Death. We might could play one of these here, Cryptic Serpents. I ain't saying it's a guarantee, but we might could. All right, so Sand Strangler be the best card in this pack by a whole lot. And we don't have a lot of reason to be black right now, so I think I'm going to take it and see if red opens up a bit. Because that's real good. We find a desert or two, I'll splash for it. Magma Spray is pretty good too. Like, I think we're playing blue, but I don't really know what else. I'd like it to be blue-black so we can get the full value out of Oblivion, but... Sand Strangler wants you to jump through a couple of sandy hoops, but they're worth jumping through. What is up, Ishtari? All right, well, we're going to respect my authority. Thank you, Ishtari. I was pretty worried that I'd actually screwed up in game 2. But I don't think I did. I also think, again, this is pretty off topic from the draft. This card's really good, so we're going to take it. I think... I might not should say this. I think I'm a better drafter than Nerdy Steve. I think he's really good at gameplay. I think he's seeing lines that other people aren't going to see. I was incredibly impressed with his play. That almost makes me want to be like, and I have been every time I've watched him. Your first pick, I thought Imminent Doom was Hour of Devastation and was disappointed. Me too. We've done stuff with Hour of Doom back in the day. Reed Snake, thank you for the gift sub. Much appreciated. Yeah, I think that's the case. I think at least half the field there are people that are okay at drafting. That's a bloody grave digger right there. Sorry, Rachel. Yeah, I'm taking the Gravedigger. This is everything's coming up Millhouse right now. I still need 2 deserts and an evolving wilds. There's one of them. And apparently I can wheel these because that seems reasonable. Plus having them dead and then getting built a compelling argument. Sorry, that's awful. No, it's fine. My deck was stupid. I'm glad Steve won. There's a Horror of the Broken Land, which I like. I don't have any 2-drops, and I would like to find some at some point. I also really like Soul Stinger, and we've got some recursions for Soul Stinger. You almost always get a 2-for-1 with Soul Stinger. I gotta be a grown-up and take 2-drops eventually. I think I need to take the Seeker of Insight, which is not exciting. But I do need some 2-drops, and this is like sort of okay. I'm not expecting to loot through the deck with it, but I'm fine with that, Dave. Again, I was really antsy last night. Aerial Guide's really good. Unquenchable Thirst is really good. I feel like I probably need the Thirst. I do not currently have the ability to splash the Sand Strangler, or really the payoff. I'd very much like to. The blue-black deck looks fine without it. Okay, getting a little better. Serpent's not looking super great either. I remember liking Supernatural Stamina a lot. Yeah, that's pretty cool with like Soul Stinger, Gravedigger, Scorpion, even Champion of Wits to an extent. Don't remember the Sarcophagus being good. Yeah, it's not. I don't quite understand why the Ritualist is still here, but... yeah, it is also pretty good with the Sand Strangler, if we can get it in play. Doomfall's pretty good, too. We got some options here, though. It was actually a good card, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. But sure, we'll take rares. Like, it would take forever for this account to get duplicate rares, but it's still a good habit to get into. Samet was not a particularly good Planeswalker. Sorry, Samet. This is the bad one, right? It's mostly 4 mana, 2 damage, gain 2 life, which is okay. Lord of the Curse is really good with zombies. And we've got 1.5, 2. Weird to be looking at it here and thinking about it, because I'm also thinking about the Avan Initiate, which I know is going to be good. But there's some 2-drop zombies in blue. Let's take the Lord of the Accursed. This is a tough one. I really want the If Near Deadlands, but my 2-drops are just battered and torn, which makes me want the Essence Scatter. Yeah, we played in the sweatsuit yesterday. Yes, got to the finals. I think I have to take the Deadlands. Oh, it's my boy. A little River Hoopoe? I want a River Hoopoe. But I also want to win this draft. Okay, things are starting to come together. This is not that bad. I may Naked Splash this. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to Naked Splash it. Would I run this anyway? Don't think so, and I know the Vizier's good. I'm still a little concerned about the 2-drop position. What the heck? 2 Lord of the Curse, a Catcher's Attendant, compulsory rest. Alright, I gotta be grown up and take the Essence Scatter. I have to have things to do on turn 2, and I don't. I don't need Winds of Rebuke. I've already got Consign. Is there even or Burr deserts here? I mean, we've got 4 deserts. So the question is, do we want to jam like 2 mountains in this deck and play the Sand Strangler? And the answer is probably no. If I can find 1 late Evolving Wilds, I will play this happily. If I cannot, we'll take it out and I'll be a little sad. So where am I on playables? We're at 22 right now, probably cutting the Sand Strangler. That means that I think I actually need the Horror of the Broken Lands. Because I don't think this is making it in. I don't quite understand these 2 being here. Like, this could get the Champion of Wits or the Avan Initiate. But I think the Lord of the Accursed is just too good. Because I think we're looking at running this, and I don't think it looks that bad. Take this for the sideboard. Soul Stinger is also fine. Yeah, happy with Soul Stinger. Good card. Sweet. I think the second Essence Scatter makes it more likely we could play the Serpent if I want to. Yes, this is best of 1. Exclamation point Draft Hero if you're wondering what I'm doing. Oh, I'm sorry, Billy. I mean, I love River Hoopo. It's the best Hoopo to ever hoop, or O. I might could actually play a Festering Mummy in this deck, because it's a little short for the early plays. Hey, thank you, Floof. I was incredibly skilled at opening 2 Ranger classes. I think we still go 18, or excuse me, 17. I would want to go 18, but hand smoother porpoises are like, no, dog, don't do that. Cryptic Serpent feels like a bad Striped River Winder. Oh, I want to kill that. Like, we're definitely spell heavy enough to make it come out early, but it's just worse than any of these cards. What you talking about, Thangarth? Oh yeah, I mean, I was past some incredible cards, too. That certainly helped. We've still got enough to do with the stamina that I think it's worth playing. Oh, this deck's actually looking really good. Maybe Supernatural Stamina is just the cut. Even though, again, I've got great interactions with it. Like, as I start to look through this deck actually just looks stocked. I like it. I don't have the M and Ket lands on my DraftHero account, and that makes me sad. I mean, I'll still be me and change them up, but... Alright, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 black. All of my 2-drops are blue. Why are you wanting me to go 9, 8 black? I think I'd rather go 9, 8 the other way. I think there are technically more black pips, but I need the blue earlier. All right, let's give it a go. And again, reminder, your free count, you can still get cosmetics if you like them. We got cosmetics, yo. All right, let's do the thing. God, I'm nervous. I can feel it because, like, I can remember people talking to me about, like, the pressure of needing to win to do the next draft, and I actually remember when that was me playing Magic Online 20 years ago, where I had enough money to afford to draft once a week, and if I lost, I was done playing Magic for the week. Like, I'm feeling that here. Which is, like, kind of a cool thing to be experiencing. At least going to get my card this way. I feel kind of stupid that I just played the swamp out because I shouldn't have. I should have waited to see if I could draw. But, okay, I didn't, so it's fine. No mistakes were made. I needed to draw first if I was going to draw. I didn't think that went through all the way because chat was talking about butts. And I was like... I like big butts. I cannot lie. I was distracted. Hey, Emmett! See, that's why you don't spew off the unquenchable thirst on the first thing you can. We can even get some value by just consigning this and making them play it again and put the counter somewhere else. And I think I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, I think I'm actively happy about that. So let's get our Champion of Wits going and then plan to bounce the bloody thing. Perhaps even after blocking it. Oh, you. Solid as... Discard my Embalm card for funsies. I think I'm on the plan block and probably bounce. But I want to see what they're up to over there. See, that's weird because, like, I'll never forget the mechanics from this set. Hour of Devastation was legitimately one of my favorite sets. I'm basically just fishing to see if I can get a combat trick here. Because it would almost feel like a 3-for-1 if I did. That's fair. See, this is not fair. Because they're already going to have to put the counter somewhere else. They've lost their combat trick. And if they don't have a swap in hand, they can't even replay this thing right now. I mean, it was that good of a play. Is there a reason why we're blurry? Oh. Is that better? I don't know what the camera's focusing on. It ain't me. I mean, that's essentially what Among Us is, Adam. All right, that's a pretty good start. Yeah, I think it was just really focused on that bar stool. It's like not focused on me. 2 drops in my deck. Spooky. This is non-creature, right? Yeah. So I can cast my Edifice and basically cycle the River Winder for free, which I dig. If I need it back, we'll get it back. Hey, what's up, Tommy? I will not be streaming Jackbox party games again, nor participating in them. They're a lot of fun, and I will never ever do that again. Really need to hit that other land. Okay, nice to hit that other land. Oh, I got to do that on their turn, don't I? Yeah, it was not good for me to stream that. It was bad. Perfect. I think I missed a loot there. Sorry, still a little spacey. Oh, I got a ton of inappropriate responses, Rachel. It was disgusting. Because it couldn't be moderated. I basically just had to stop the stream. And it's not really the type of content that I generally create anyway. So I also I like those games, but for me to get that invested in a game like that, I need to get a little bit tipsy first. So I could just draw it again and start edificing. Yeah, I'm not taking that much damage. I'm kind of okay just wandering now. You can go ahead and hit me for 3. I find that acceptable. Now let's see what else we got here. Why not? Yeah, get on in the graveyard. It's a good place for you. Want to do that. Can't yet. Sad. I passed a Dune Beetle, Tommy. I think I still want to hold that back. Maybe I'm crazy though. Got to try to focus. All I'm thinking about right now is A, I want to go get a nicotine lozenge, and B, when can I have lunch? Tommy's a great guest to have. And one of my favorite people. I think he joined me a year ago, and we were doing some M and Cat drafts. It has been a bit. Still want to cast us, but I can't, right? Yeah, we're still a bloody land away from that. Kind of sucks. I kind of want to play this on the initiate. Set review was with John. Different people. I did the set review for Kaldheim with Tommy, but that was a long time ago. I cannot cast this, no. We don't have the mana for that. I should still be loading with the Seeker, I think. I don't really understand why I'm not. Because I'm thinking about launch. At 11. Dude, get your body in order. I'm gonna have to play a little tighter going forward. Oh yeah, we're gonna brick them. I mean, I've already got something great to do at 7. I probably don't need the 5/5. This card's absurd, and they've got an incredible value. I am now beginning to get scared and want to make sure we hit this bloody land drop. See? A little better. That's pretty good. What's a paladin? You hold your ear up to a Salmiakki, you can still hear him. Pretty good. Walking out of turn, lol, that's a paladin. I have no idea what you guys are talking about, which is okay. I don't have to know what you're talking about. That's a padlin? A padlin! Not a paladin, a padlin. Isn't somebody gonna get spanked? I'd rather talk about paladins than spanking. Spanking's bad. Why are they doing all this good stuff? I don't want to deal with this. It'd be way nicer if they weren't. I think they're going to kill me, and I probably deserve it. Yeah, they are. This sucks. This is the DraftHero account. I can't be playing loose like this. But I also remember like every time someone played that card, I lost. I have to get rid of the flyers. And I'm going to have to start blocking with the stuff on the ground, even if I don't want to. We're going to have to trade off our Lords of the Accursed. That sucks, but it's better than just being straight up dead. Nope, we want to not make this attack. And it's difficult to focus. Where are we about to eat at? Old. Some real bad news here. I think the bad news is that we're dead. Because I need to be able to deal with 3 flyers, and I can deal with 2-ish. This target player exiles a creature they control, right? Yeah, so I can't even kill my own Doomsinger to do shenanigans with that. All right. Let's Doomfall them. I may as well just have them exile a creature. It's not going to be one that I want them to exile, but it takes some pressure off and lets me loot here. We're still probably very dead. I got to tune in on these. I feel like I've made mistakes through here, but I can't quite see them. Streaming for 12 hours isn't difficult for me. The nicotine withdrawal is... I feel like it has lowered my IQ, and I do not care for that. But given a little bit of time, perhaps I can recover from that. If we had a little bit more mana, we could actually do something here. We don't, so we can't. Wait a minute. Man, that's so close. Okay. Don't need him. Okay. We dead. This is some of the stuff I think I missed. It's like I could have been doing shenanigans with this guy the whole time. Yeah, I think I made some mistakes there. Let's see if we can zone in and try to focus on this, because I'd really like to make this draft hero thing work. So I'm going to distance a little bit from chat. It's not your fault. It's my fault. All right, let's try this again, but with like a little bit more focus from the Travis. And see if I can actually do this. I may need to just think through lines that I'm used to taking for granted. My body like restabilizes from this mess. Because especially on the DraftHero account, I cannot afford to be making that kind of mistake. And it's not that I can point to anything I did wrong. It's just like, I don't feel like I was paying attention that game. I feel like I zoned out. You ever play Heroes of Might and Magic? I've seen some people stream that briefly, but no, I never really played it. It's a pretty good opener. We can probably Essence Scatter a 2 and then get the Champion of Wits going. These are both the untapped deserts, right? Yeah. What makes it so good? Tell me about it. I don't know that we're ever actually casting that. It's cycled. Everything else gets cast. No, thank you. It does sound like something I'd probably enjoy. I'd probably like that. I assume there can be competitive versions thereof. Not you. You. Y'all be careful. You're going to make me start wanting to play Heroes of Might and Magic. I think I played King's Bounty. There was something I had on the Genesis that was similar to that. Okay. I guess maybe I don't have to like tune in that well when the opponent is mana screwed. So we'll take that. Maybe I can't remember what I played. I played something where it was pretty herpy-derpy, pretty bad graphics. You could have like, I don't know, 5 units and you had to buy them and one of them was peasants and they looked really derpy. Is this the game I played? That looks a lot like it. I'd have to see his screen cap. I can work with this, but it's not great. Like we're going to cycle the River Winder, find our land drops. Green cap there. Yep, that was it. I remember. That was it. What's up, Holland? Thank you. We probably just immediately bounce a Patra, right? Well, I could also play the Seeker and try to block her. Is it really old or something? Okay, we got. He's okay. King's Bounty 2? I don't know. Maybe we can talk about that sort of thing. For now, we're playing a different type of tactical game. It is called Magic the Gathering. Well, that's just some solid value playing right there. I don't think I attack with it just yet. I want to give him a chance for me to get Essence Scatter going or to consign something. We've got Essence Scatter and Hieroglyphic Illumination up this turn. So I should probably just do that. Removal in real estate? Yeah, it probably is actually what this game is all about. Ow! Negative Ghost Rider. Okay. What can we Grave-dig back? Anything? That seems okay, because we're about to hit 7 mana. Right? There's 6, 7. So, yeah, you guys get out of here. I don't need you. I mean, I've already got enough mana to do it, but may as well grab it. Still don't think we're attacking with the Soul Stinger there, but it ought to hold the ground real nice. Yeah, the Vizier was really good. Like, it's everything we wanted the gnome thing from AFR to be, but better. Magic the what? Got one of them crocodiles. Well, I mean, it's also a common compared to an uncommon. All right. Tell me what you got. That was a really good design, Zombub, I agree. Fervent Paincaster. Etapatra is doing some work. Alright, it's time. Got real cards with those. We got a great card with that. Neat. So we need a flyer and we can win. Let's find one of them. Let's just give something, all creatures able to block target creature this turn. I mean, that's a problem. Their board gets big enough they can kill me with that. Their board is currently not big enough to do that. I was elected to lead, not to read. Respect my authority. Another card doesn't do anything. Watchful Naga does have cycling 3. We get a little bit more going with the edifice, we could actually consider attacks. I'm thinking, like, we have a Cartouche of Flight, right? Or am I making it up that I drafted one of those? Because that'd be like the best thing to draw. I hope I drafted one of those. I really want one of those. Morning, Andy. How am I feeling today? Delirious. Pretty delirious. But happy. Happy to see all of you fine, wonderful people here. Okay, I thought I was having an auditory hallucination. I'm not. It's just bugs. These are Streamtastical tunes. Google... Spotify. Look for Streamtastical tunes. You will be happy. It's Meemaw and Papa Bill's record label. Or Gravedigger. Hey, neat. A flyer. We wanted one of those. That was the plan to win. Hey, I guess I'll play it again next turn. Get bricked. been had. But now we're finally in a position where we can start winning the game. The TBS genre, turn-based strategy? Sorry, TBS are my initials, so I was like, I have a genre? Oh, they're doing pretty good now. They've got them one of them Dooney Beetles. That is a powerful magical card. I'm still breaking it up, yo. Brick me. Brick me up before you go. Dude, I think I played Lord of the Realm. That's bloody ancient. Look how many bricks I got. It's gonna take a while, but this will kill him. That's how you're establishing your third. Well, your 30 has to get built up, and then it's better. Like, I don't actually have to do this, because this makes them not be able to attack or block. I'm just having fun putting extra bricks on it, because we're using it defensively. Anything I want? Not really. I'm just, like, we're going to do this for a while until they give me a compelling reason to care about their board state. I suspect we will, Zombob. Okay. I'll take the good blocks and not worry so much about the bad ones. I think maybe they're just frustrated. Which is fine, you can be frustrated. Yeah. They just got tired of the board stall. That's also possible, John. They may not have known that the Oasis was a sorcery. Silver tier gaming, yo. Just another break in the edifice. All right, so DraftHero is going well. We get to 5 wins. We paid for this draft. There's already another one in the tank, but it's going to get harder as I climb up in the ranks, right? I saw a streamer playing Age of Empires, and I wanted to play that, and I was actually going to buy it Tuesday when I was feeling terrible, but there was like 800 versions, and I didn't know which one I was supposed to get. Thank you for that, Zombob. His hand could do something. Got a little better, eh? New. It's just a coward check. That probably would be very effective in medieval times, eh? Get you out of the way there, Bubs. Magic, thank you for the host. I'm sure they're already programming that into Stellaris right now. I'm probably not the beatdown anymore. Reckoner, thank you for the resub, dude. Good morning.
Morning, Travis.
Daniel, thank you very much. Gift sub alert. Thank you both very much. Y'all spam some cats for Reckoner and Daniel. Okay, so they do have some stinkers in this deck, too. That's good to know. Here, you eat a brick. Dude, Reckoner. That's a bunch of gift subs. Thanks, dude. Morning, y'all. Sucks, but those ain't what I need right now. Can't really use the Doomfall yet, but just about everything they have, I'd be happy with them exiling. You get a break. I think I may need to final reward this fella, and then we're sort of stable, right? Yeah, I think that's the call. About the only way to 1-for-1 with those idiots. Thank you so much, Reckoner. And Daniel, thank you very much too. How have y'all been? How's the cats, Daniel? How's life? That is A-okay, so is live. It's good. That article that we did the test thing up for is up on Star City. I kind of want to go read that in a little bit. Maybe we'll do that while we have lunch. Doctor's appointment was blood tests. Come see me in a month. It's kind of what was expected, but like processes started. That's an interesting plan. Their plan is to mill me out, huh? If I can exile their last card, I think I'd like to do that. I'm kind of curious if they're thinking they're actually just going to mill me out with this. But I don't think they are, but I suppose they might be. I think we hold safe one more time and then I might be able to get out of this. Do we not want to attack? I guess you doesn't super matter here. I'm not quite ready to go on the... Well, I kind of could, right? Like, we could attack with the Soul Stinger here pretty happily. Because I want them to chomp with the Wind Guide and bring it back. That'd be great. Michael, thank you for the gift subs. Much appreciated. I mean, I can have lunch at 11:30, right? It's not too soon. Why did they want that to die? I don't understand. Dengar, thank you for the gift subs. They want their creatures to die. Why do they hate them? I don't understand. Why do you hate your creatures? What did they do to you? Time is a bowl of soup, more or less. Ignis Shaman, thank you for the bits. I don't understand what they're doing, but I like it. Time is a sandwich? Well, everything's a sandwich, so obviously.
Jalokivi tulostin menee
Neat. That's not instant, right? I'm remembering this as a sorcery. Okay, good. Yo, get dead. All right, DraftHero continues. Let's do lunch. Let's do lunch. Then we'll do more DraftHeroes. All right, so we've had lunch. And this deck is at 4-1. If I can just get to one more win, we're guaranteed further progress. And if I can get to 7 wins, that would be 3-7 wins, and we basically bought ourselves 2 extra drafts. Yeah, we lost some Stream Raiders battles this morning. They're definitely losable. It's not common, but it can definitely happen. All right, I forgot this was the Stream Tastical Tunes Lullaby one. We're going to switch back to the Wake You Up stuff. I'd like that better on the draw, but I'll take it. I've at least got Essence Scatter or Cycle. I think I'd rather just play out the Vizier into the Edifice. It does seem like a workout song, doesn't it? Also just play out the Stinger here and be pretty happy. This would be like mildly bad if they have Essence Scatter, but I can recover from it. And if you got something like the 3-mana Mana Lake, it's gonna get me eventually anyway. That one. That's a pretty powerful Magic card right there. I kind of need to get a double spell going in a little bit, but this thing's actually just really good, isn't it? Good break. Magmaroth's not very good. Alright, I think we can just watch the Magmaroth die. We'll see if we can get an Essence Scatter off this turn. And then we can look at Grave Digging back the Home Slice. It is one of the world's saddest Magmaroths ever. Maybe we'll just put another counter on it. Somebody should have brought a brick. Would have been funny. Legos work? Not a bad idea. It would be funny to pull a brick out of your backpack and sit it on the table. Like, there's my brick count. Okay, you got it. I was hoping they didn't have the magma spray, but it'll be all right. Oh, shoot. No, stop. I wanted to do this on my turn. I'm bad and I feel bad. I think I'm feeling a little better, Wallet. Yesterday was rough. I've been streaming for 12 hours. Like, it was a total 12-hour stream. I suppose I should be pretty happy if they want to spend 5 mana to hit me with that. Oh, we got to the finals and lost in the last round. Fun event, though. I mean, this dude still trades with it, right? I mean, it's kind of just fiending Sim as we're letting the nicotine out of my system. Man, I did all the work building that beautiful pyramid. They're just going to casually take it from me. Don't much care for that. I think I'm supposed to cycle Wonder and Death to hit a land drop. And I think they may very well kill me with my own Edifice. But I'm going to need, like, this. I need these Essence Scatters to do something, so I can never not have Essence Scatter up for the rest of the game. They have to hit something. And B, the Riverwinder with Cartouche of Flight on it is basically my plan. The last 2 days were certainly rougher. I think I'm feeling a little better. Consign would be a great start. There's a lot of cards we could draw that are good, so I'm just going to try to stay alive. For now. Like, I can take the first hit of 4 and not be that bad off. It's easier to keep up with, although you do have to get a haircut, like, every 4 weeks or so. If you don't, it starts to get awkward. But I'd say overall, I'm a fan of shorter hair. I'd rather have longer hair, but like it won't grow anymore, so. Like if you're in a situation like mine where genetics has decided you're not going to have long hair anyway, may not be able to just sit here on this river winder. Yeah, I don't think I can continue to sit on that. That's not a bad start. I think we take our hit here. Well, the absolute worst case scenario. No, it's not, because I could. This is not a sorcery, so I would block with this one. If they kill the Lord of the Accursed, cool. I'll pump it with the other one. Yep, apparently there's people that think Asmodeus is a bad card. I don't really understand how that works, but... I think we can win this game, and that's good. Because then I think we're basically... clear to get at least 2 more drafts out of this account. Ask something of your deck. It sure does. It says, are you willing to play swamps? And yeah, I'm willing to play swamps. That would seem to indicate that they cannot kill it, which means we can start having some fun. Two, right? So I can do that and still have scatter up. Like they have to have more than literally 2 creatures. Oh, it's not +1/+1. It's just, that was stupid. I'm bad and I feel bad. No. I've been waiting to use this on something forever. I don't think I'll be activating this for no reason. That's unfortunate. How much I got to pay for it? Basically infinite, right? Yeah. It didn't even tell me, but it was a lot. All right, what have we got left? We've got Consign, which would obviously be pretty good. Wonder in Death we've already used. Oh man, that's not even something I can Essence Scatter. That sucks. We've got our own Champion of Wits. That'd be cool. There's an off chance I can mill them out if they draw through enough cards. Because we've got, what is this, mill 4 here? But I'm in danger. Play Claim was so good. They screwed up. I'm kind of thinking my way to victory here is to draw another desert and mill them out currently. Which I would not say is incredibly likely, but it could happen. There's like 3 more deserts left in the deck, right? We haven't cycled any of them. I still have to figure out a way to beat the 4/4 and the, 80 bajillion cards they just drew. But they're down to 8 cards, so a desert is basically lethal if I can draw one and hold on. So they don't know it, but they have to kill me this turn. Well, maybe they do know it. It's face up on the table. Fair enough. But they have to notice it. I don't think they noticed it. But you can sack this to itself, right? Yeah. Bye. Wasn't a crazy idea after all, was it? Why you put Ipunu Rivulet in the deck? Gold Gaming. Golden Gaming. All right, we got our 5 wins. This is good news. Real good news. Because between that and what we already have, we can do 2 more drafts on this account for sure. Kippis. Auntie. Is Ketos cheers and Kippis thank you? Or do I have them backwards? Quitos is thank you. Okay. Quitos. Reveal it was pretty good. All right, let's party. I don't know. But I may need to just get in as much as I possibly can. This hand, it's not crazy to just go ahead and quench that now, which feels a little weird to me, but I don't have a 2-drop. And it's hard to block. Fee! Thank you very much. That's a tier 3 sub. Y'all spam some cats for Fee. Thank you very much. I feel smart now. I may have to play some of these tomorrow. We'll see. Is it Kaladesh after this or Ikoria? Kaladesh? I don't like Kaladesh as much. I do love Ikoria. Jumpstart hero? I do not believe there will be a jumpstart hero. This is just a beating, eh? Goosh. Joy of Jump. That's a kind of crappy one to have to do that to, but here we are. Can't decide if I want to grave dig it or just cast the darn thing and try to kill them with it. I think that's probably a better option for me. I mean, that's incidentally what I've done, but I want to see how far I can go with it before it becomes impossible. Morning, Andy. How's the pupper? Zam. All right, we're one away from 7 wins on this. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Dutch didn't get to go outside very often, but when he did, yeah, he'd eat grass. Most animals will. In my experience, it is not bad for them. Again, I think I'm probably just supposed to go ahead and quench this thing just because of the way this is lining up. It means Doomfall's not going to make them sacrifice something, and that's okay. We'll have to do a little peeky poop. And I think I like taking my peeky poo now. Yeah, these cards are all basically absurd, huh? That one's really good. And this one's insane. Guess we'll eat that one for now. They've exerted themselves somewhat here. Gravedigger not really looking his best here. Yeah, I don't think you can abuse the hidden MMR. At least no way that I've figured out. So far, we're making gems in best of one. I think this is our third DraftHero draft. I'm going to pay this myself because I don't want it to screw it up here. And I got to cut that one off too. Feels like we're beginning, nature is beginning to heal. Quit smoking 6 years ago. Never did stop the nicotine lozenges, though. But I've been off of those for, what, 48 hours now? Pretty intense, yo. Brings me back to Draft and Tempest, where Gravedigger legitimately was a bomb. I mean, I've been telling you guys Gravedigger's really good. All right, so where are we at now? We've done, what, 3 drafts on the DraftHero account? This account's entirely free to play. I did redeem all of the codes that you could possibly redeem. And some of them were for packs that I don't really want. But if we have 18 Cat draft packs, 6, then how many have I done? 3? I'd only have 8 done. Did I open some? Or am I just having trouble counting? It's 18, not 8. 6 times 3 is 18. There you go. We figured it out. Don't be surprised to see my patrons here. Thank you to these fine folks for supporting my content on Patreon. If you'd like to join and support as well, you can check out my Patreon. There's a link below. Everything that I'm doing here is brought to you by these fine folks here. So thank you again, patrons. Much appreciated.